How y'all doing?
How's it going?
I know it's been a while,
Too long.
quite a while. We've been slacking real bad on YouTube here. Partly most of it's my fault. As you can see, wearing some glasses. I messed my eye up a few weeks ago, week and a half ago, something like that. Long story short, got something in my eye, ended up with ulcer, almost went blind, so we're back on the path of going back to normal. Sasha had surgery about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. She's been down. Rain, crazy weather. Had a lifter go down in the car. Brand new set of lifters. Made it one race. I mean, it's like this year has been absolutely nothing but one thing right after the another, and not in a good direction. So, we plan on racing this weekend. I'm gonna try to race in glasses. It's not something I like because I don't really have any peripheral vision. But in a dirt car, you don't have peripheral vision in your helmet anyway, so I ain't worried about it. We're gonna give it a shot, and it's the PPM All-Star Series. What's it called?
Negative.
Huh.
It is the Topless Outlaw Series race this weekend at Mountain View Raceway. It's just highlighted as a PPM race because we're one of the title sponsors of that series, or one of the sponsors, I guess you would say. Not the title sponsor, but we're one of the sponsors of that race, and that was ours for the years at Mountain View. So, yeah, it's gonna be a good race. A lot of fast guys are going to be there. They've already been a lot of fast guys that have already committed and let everybody know that they're going to be there have entered that. So I'm excited to see how it's going to be. Apparently the track last week was pretty smooth. Smooth and dusty, which is the way we like it. Kyle drives way better in the slick. I mean, drive both, but the slick is his domain. And I like the slick because it's a driver's game. Not every person can drive in the slick, but just about everybody can drive in the hammer down. So
Have a lot of local guys pushing into that too.
A lot of local guys.
It's probably make up the majority of the field in a way.
Yeah.
Racing to get in it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you got Booger Brooks coming up. Got Anthony White and Anthony White Jr. coming down. I'd say Warriors House car will be there with Rusty Ballinger. I know Bradbury's coming up. Just a lot of great people. Even our home track guys are going to compete. I mean, like Barry Goodman and Kelby Norwood. And I think Brandon Boyd's coming up from Chattanooga to be in it. And Josh Walker. Like, I mean, it's going to be stacked. It ain't going to be a slouching, especially if Hayden Owenby shows up.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're not going to brag. We have a lot of killer drivers around here.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
I'm not just talking about with the series. Like, we have a lot of really, really talented drivers from our area.
Absolutely. So, we're definitely excited for that this coming weekend.
And what's the following weekend?
King of the Crates.
That's right. That's a killer race, by the way.
Yes, and Blankenship is back-to-back champ on that. So we'll see if he makes it a three-peat.
And dominating back-to-back champ.
Yeah, like he's proven he's the one to win it. So I'd say there's going to be a lot more competition this time around because everybody's starting to get traction of what it's about. So,
it's probably one of the best crate races.
Yeah.
If you like a smaller track.
Yes.
Period. It's always real tight racing. And everybody has a shot. Like, legitimately, everybody has a shot.
It's a driver game after that. So that's our next 2 weeks. We don't want to give much plans after that because the way it's been going, it's probably going to change from now till next weekend.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, those races aren't going to change unless the weather grabs a hold of us. But we're going to try to run those too. I'm not making a whole lot of plans. I'm just taking a week at a time. Between everything that's just been going on, you know, every big plan we've made has been a little squashed. So Not down in the dumps about it. Everybody just has one of those years, and whether you're racing or just living life, everybody has one of those years. It's a little frustrating, but we're gonna keep a trucking after it, and then a few people have seen. I don't know if you guys follow us on Facebook or anything, but I did put my open wheel up for sale. It is for sale. If it doesn't sell, I will run it all next season. If it does sell, I will buy me another open wheel, or whatever opportunity arises with another car. Love my Lightning, but we got our late model that you've seen in an earlier video, and we're going to bounce back and forth next year, more than likely, between the two. I may run one weekend, one the next weekend. I may run one 2 weekends in a row. I may run the other one 2 weekends in a row.
May take 2 weeks off. Who knows?
Yeah, don't know. We're going to do as much as we can next year. Our sponsors that are with us now, I appreciate you, all y'all, very much. Next year, if you're going to jump on with me again, I'm going to put you on 2 cars and make you a killer deal for 2 cars. And that way, every weekend that we're in a car, you have your advertisement every weekend. Especially the people that's been really good to us. Like I said, I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all have made our year happen. Still encouraged us after issues. I mean, I've had several of our sponsors call, hey, you need some money for whatever you got going on with your engine, or hey, do you need what can we do? Do you need this, or do you need that? And it's very, very much appreciated. We put a lot of work in a lot of things, and we probably try harder than just about anybody around here, and we just had a year. So next year we're going to hit it wide open, and the plans with the late model, I think we're going to go crate racing. I think that's what we're going to do. Decision wise, it's not exactly what I want, but when it comes to being able to race at every single racetrack anywhere around us, you can't get turned away. I mean, right?
That's correct.
Literally any Friday or Saturday night, we can point in just about any direction and go to a racetrack with a late model and with a crate in it. And they have a class. We're not running limiteds this weekend. Well, if we run limited, then we're just parked, or we got to drive hours and hours. If we crate race, they're everywhere. Like, you can go anywhere and you can race. So I think that's where we're going to head with this car next season. We're trying to work those details out with an engine. We have found one. Trying to sell a four-wheeler and a couple other things to purchase that engine. So we will see how that goes. We're going to try to do at least a 15, 18-minute video every week. It may be a bunch of little clips put together, but we're going to try to do better than we've been doing. If I can get Hunter on board here with it right now.
Yeah, if you can. Yeah.
Got it, bud? You
I mean, how in depth are we going here?
but you can go in depth as you want to. The people need us.
So, yeah, we're excited. So the plan of right now is, like Kyle said, to go crate racing, but we do have a idea we're going to try to throw around. Right now in the open wheel, or well, in the shop, we have a 400 and something cubic inch LS. And we have tossed around the idea of putting it in the late model and trying to see where we stack up in a late model against Hunt the Front. I know he laughs about it, but I'm being serious. I mean, you never know. I mean, Kyle's a heck of a driver. I know we got a heck of a car. If not, it'll be in working tune by then.
And it's the big open wheel engine is about 200 horsepower off a super motor.
Yes, but if it's dry slick, shouldn't have an issue. So, and 75 has been known to be dry slick, but it's going to be way late in the year.
No, November.
Yeah, it's like November
14th, 2nd or something.
Yeah, okay, so
it's
in November.
Yeah.
So I mean, it has the chance to be hammered down, and if it is, so be it. But
it's a Friday and a Saturday, right?
I don't know. I think it is Friday and Saturday.
I think it's a 2-night show. If it's a 2-night show, we'll go on the lesser night.
You'd think we'd have our crap together when we announce this, but whatever.
Well, I don't remember. I've looked at so many dates. We've got some other stuff going on.
A lot of other stuff.
In January and February, we've got scheduled, and that kind of ran together. So
yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna toss around that idea. If we can get the motor in the car and get the rest of the car set up, we're gonna try it. I think it'd be good for Kyle. It'd be good for us to just let him go out there and let it rip in a late model as fast as he can, as fast as little heart can go. So, we're gonna try that. We have a lot of things in work here, and I'd like to just explain this because you guys are probably sitting here like, I wish these guys would shut up. But it's a lot of information in a video that if you watch the video, you're going to understand how these next few months are fixing to play out. Shadden Motorsports is going beyond just racing. And whenever Kyle is comfortable with expressing that to y'all, it'll be done in due time. But there is more behind the scenes that we are working day in and day out trying to work hard on. And it's just, unfortunately, our days have ran together and we've missed a lot. Along with, medical issues and parts issues and just life in general.
And our medical and parts problems have really set me back on finishing my shop.
Yes.
I've got a load of lumber that was cut for me 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
That's sitting in a man's lumber yard that I'm going to try to go pick up the first of this coming week after they release me fully, because I don't need to get a bunch of sawdust or splinters or any kind of stuff like that on my hands or in my eyes. So when it comes back to, I know you're going to say, oh, but you're going to go racing. I'm wearing goggles over my glasses. Basically football glasses. So we're going to try to get that lumber in. Once we get that lumber in, then we can start on the shop. But it really looks like I'm not going to be able to start on this shop till after racing season.
Yeah.
So that puts me about 2 months behind.
Yep.
And that really sucks. But it's just
how it is.
Part of it.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't have a setback, you can't never move forward.
Yep.
So,
and it just, all this stuff, stuff happens the way it's supposed to happen. I really feel that way. I mean, you can control what you can control, and you can't control what you can't control.
I think I'm gonna do it.
What's that?
Whatever I just said, I'm gonna put it on a Hallmark card and sell it. Yeah. Can't move forward. If you don't have a setback, you can't move forward.
And if you've went this far in this video and not skipped around,
we got to give you some juicy stuff to keep you entertained. Hold on here.
I wasn't giving any juicy stuff. I was gonna say, so Speedway Car Cams, if you watch any of his stuff, he is doing a card game with drivers, and it looks like it's kind of, if you play Magic.
What is Magic?
It is a card game.
Never heard of it.
Some people will know what it is and some won't. But anyway, he's making a pretty cool card game with a lot of drivers, and we signed up for that. So hopefully, we end up in a card game. And I mean, I think it's cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool to get beat by Cheddar, but whatever.
And like he's saying, we got a lot going on. The minute racing season is over, we'll be able to go full bore on what we've been steadily working on over the year.
And we'll wrap y'all into that. It's just, it's too early.
Yeah.
Way too early. Like a lot of things haven't come into play that we feel we need to express at this time. But just hang in there with us. It's not going to be something you want to miss. Not holding out. Just we don't want to go into this half cocked and just kind of blurt some stuff out. And then if unfortunate events that has happened like this year and something sets us back, you're going to be like, well, they lied just to get our attention. No, it's the truth. But we really think y'all are going to be excited and pleased with what we got coming up. Like I said, Shadden Motorsports is going beyond Shadden Motorsports, and beyond racing. It is life-changing events is coming up, potential life-changing events. So we're excited to hang out and do that with y'all. Nonetheless, probably like, dude, shut the leprechaun up and quit rambling. So we'll let the Jolly Green Giant let it go.
Anyway, so that's what we just been trying to catch y'all up on. We've been slacking. Some of it we could help, some of it we couldn't. We've been focusing on another platform here and there, and we've kind of slacked on all of it because we have just had a lot going on. Hunter's had a lot going on in his personal life with a sweet apartment, right?
My life has went 180 degrees in 3 months. Let's just say that, and it's not gonna steady out anytime soon. A lot of more stuff's changing. So.
Yeah. So we've both had a lot going on. We hadn't been in the shop a whole lot. The open wheel's outside, so we could clean the garage. That thing has been ready since
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. It was ready to go. Like it's still ready to go. So the only thing it has to do is have fuel put in it and the seat covers put back on. So
and the oil changed, because we kind of.
I'll leave that in there. I'll leave that in there. It's good. I changed the oil.
It ain't been right. Never mind. It ain't been raced. I was like, we're 3 weeks in from it being changed.
No, we changed it because it was due to change all its fluids, so we changed all its fluids. Changed the water in it and everything.
Yeah.
So it's ready to go.
Quality H2O.
We've not been out here because I haven't been able to come out here for a week. Was it nearly a week?
Almost 2, because you couldn't come out here Sunday. Your eye was killing.
That's right.
Last Sunday.
Yeah.
Because you went to the doctor that Wednesday.
Yeah. So.
Be almost 2 weeks Sunday.
Yeah, I've not been able to come out here. I've physically not been able to go. Wasn't physically able to go outside for 5 days. So couldn't risk my eye. So we're about to be back full bore. I'm still not going to be able to do a whole lot because, like I said, I can't see nothing out of these things.
But we haven't bought any other valves yet, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So hopefully Tuesday they will let me go back to wearing contacts and I can get back to normal. I can get back to my normal. Sorry.
You ain't normal.
Yeah. So I just wanted to catch you guys up, and like I said, if you're still watching, we appreciate you.
Yep.
If not, I understand. So
we just had to give you a monthly dose of boringness.
Yeah.
It's just what we do.
So anyway, you guys have a good rest of the week, even though there's just 2 days left in it. It's a big holiday weekend coming up.
Yep.
Most people's 3 or 4 day weekend. The kids have a 4-day weekend. Labor Day.
I get Monday off.
Yeah.
I forgot.
School's off.
I think.
School's off Monday and Tuesday. So kids here get a 4-day weekend. So we'll do some racing and some grilling and whatever else.
Only good food other than takeout.
No. So be safe this weekend. Go support a racetrack. They're dying off
quickly,
very quickly. In my lifetime, before I started racing, we'll just touch into this. I lost Cleveland, Baxter, Spring City was gone, and Atomic permanently. Like Cleveland permanently, Baxter permanently, and Atomic permanently. And Spring City had closed and got to nothing.
Yeah.
Well, it's came back. Now 411's gone. Boyd's is gone.
Smoky Mountain.
Smoky Mountain is more than likely going to be gone.
Yeah.
It's on its way out, I really feel.
Crossville's on its last leg.
Crossville's, yeah, they're grabbing straws, and it's only when they feel like it.
Yep.
And I love that racetrack.
There's talks of other tracks not being open next year.
Yeah, there's talks of local tracks to us not being open next year. There's another track that's flirting with the county about noise problems. I mean, it's just,
It's not a good year for racing.
no. Go support somebody. You don't have to come to Mountain View. That's where we'll be, but you don't have to come there. Go to North Georgia. Go to
any local track.
Whatever.
Because, I mean, you're...
That 10, 20, 30, 40 bucks, whatever, that hot dog, all that makes a difference. Just go spend some time with your family, go to tier parking, hang out with everybody.
And if you can afford it, if you are sitting there on your couch right now, sipping on a sweet tea, thinking, these guys are idiots, I'm not spending 30 bucks on a ticket. Spend 30 bucks on a ticket and walk through the pits and just walk up to a driver that is very active with the people, obviously, so you don't get a bad vibe from somebody.
Or somebody you've watched.
And you just like them. Walk up to them. Most 98% of the time, they are going to be so happy to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
But go up and talk to them. And it'll change your whole perspective why that $30 ticket makes a difference.
I went into the pits. Dad always took me in the pits. We never sat in the stands. I never went. Well, I've never sat in the stands, but that one night that me and you went, and we stood at the fence. We didn't even go in the stands. We like, I always go to the pits. Always.
Tier parking ain't for me.
Yeah, he did that one time when
I had COVID.
Yeah. Come to watch me race, and he didn't enjoy that. But if you go up there with 10 of your buddies or your whole family,
And a case of silver bullets, time of your life.
only if the track allows that. But
Do you even know what silver bullets is? It's the root beer. You don't know that old root beer? It's in silver cans. Well, not that tall, but I mean, look it up. They're in silver cans. They sell at Food City. Root beer. Seriously.
There you go.
Not kidding.
Okay. But like I said, take the whole family, take the kids, sit in tier parking, spin the truck, van, SUV, whatever you got, turn it around, sit in the back of it, give the kids a bunch of gummy bears, and watch the races.
Yep.
You'll have a good time. I mean, even if there's a class out there that doesn't interest you, you're still sitting there with your family or your buddies hanging out. It's better than sitting at home on the couch.
Yeah. Listening to us.
Yeah, listening
Ramble
to us.
about nothing.
Yeah. So, hope to see you at the racetrack. If we don't, hope to see a comment or something of where you went to. And like I said, just be safe this weekend. Have a good time.
Yep.
That's what I have to put up with.
All right.
Anyway.
You'll be all right. You don't treat this like a door and close it, or what we
Yeah,
do
bud.
here?
Like I said, for the 13th time, hope y'all have a great weekend and be safe.
And as always, thank y'all for stopping by. We want to thank all of our sponsors that is on board with us this year. And we want to most importantly thank you guys for sticking around with us. Again, it's been a really rough year on us mentally and physically with all of the things going on that was previously stated. And we just can't thank you enough from the bottom of our hearts for sticking with us this long. Just a hair longer. Let's get through this year together, and we're going to show you what our true potential is, because it's on its way. So, as always, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for supporting Shadden Motorsports, and we will see you next time. Peace out, Penguins.